Hello and welcome to Dr. Elliott G. Bowers Stadium. Today, Conference USA crowns its champion. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers against the Sam Houston State Bearcats. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Hey guys, I caught up with the Bearcats head coach before the game. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Nice?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking downfield, it's Burns. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Grab behind the line, it's Barry Johnson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the right here. The Hilltoppers pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
First down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, you can tell he's just not seeing it well today. He's already thrown the pick, and here he's on his back foot trying to get this ball down the field. You cannot make this throw like that. You've got to have your base underneath you. I've always thought that the best attribute of a quarterback is his feet. He's got to be in rhythm, his feet underneath him. He's got to be balanced. That's the only way you play this position correct.
Back to throw. It's Burns. Delivers quickly to the left side. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Hilltoppers are going to cash in this red zone trip. On third and short, they hand the ball off. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Powers into the end zone. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Barry Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To the air, it's Holstein. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Fox. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds, moves the ball across midfield. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll hand it off. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage. And here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. Powering through. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. To throw, it's Holstein. Running out of time in the pocket. slides to avoid the big hit.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film, is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs. And here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10, create goal-to-go situation. This is a great series, a great decision by the quarterback. Now they need to cap it off and get in the end zone.
The Bearcats looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sam Houston. This offense is still clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Grab behind the line. It's Flowers.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Takes off in a bootleg. Moves left out of the pocket. Catch made on the left side. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Throwing off play action. Short connection to the tight end here. Look out, he's breaking free. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. 1st down and 10 now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Motion now from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
The Hilltoppers with 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the handoff. handoff. They'll test the right side here. No way to run up the middle. The Bearcats take the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Scanning the field, it's Burns. He'll throw it now. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Sticking with the running game. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Third down coming up after that running play. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Caught over the middle, it's James. He'll be ruled down there, but it is enough for a first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's James. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Hilltoppers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Burns. And the pressure's on. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Backed up after the intentional grounding. Second down and very long. Not going to run another play. Quarterback kneels down and they head to the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hilltoppers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
He goes out of bounds, moves the ball across midfield.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Under pressure, just lets it go. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
The shotgun running play call. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
The successful play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that in obvious passing situations on third down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping into zone, and so a run play right here is highly effective. And they're able to hand the football off, move the chains because of that study that they had during the week. Good game plan here.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Fox. He's got room to run. Look out. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
And the back gets the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. They keep him off balance with a run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, it's Burns. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Powers through. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's a short completion of the tight end. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Sam Houston State is in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
He just has to be smarter with this football. You can't force this into double coverage in the red zone. There's too many bad things that can happen. That ball gets tipped up and picked off, and you don't get the points that you've created by driving to this point on the field.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff to the back. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. He barrels into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
The important PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Meadows. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Dropping back, it's Holstein. Caught over the middle, it's Moore.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is a great throw by this quarterback in a clutch situation here, taking the lead in the fourth quarter. You've got to play your best football in these situations, and he certainly steps up and does it here.
And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. To throw, it's Burns. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go. Even though he's trying to scramble, this is a scramble for no gain.
There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
And the Hilltoppers will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Coming after him. Pass not complete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Looking to scramble. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Hilltoppers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Back to pass. It's Burns. Close to the tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
Down 5 late in the fourth quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs. A heartbreaking end to the drive for this offense with a championship on the line. And, Joel, is that the stop that's going to deliver the championship to the other side?
Well, it's not technically over, but, man, that door is almost completely shut. What a great stop by that defense. Beautiful call by the coordinator. Great execution by these players. That's certainly a play they're going to remember for a long time.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Tailback takes the handoff again. Oh, he's got open split. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now.